These are my two favorite bases that I've ever built. But why? It seems so basic. Well, this is the first proper base I've made in Minecraft. And this, by far, is my best base. And it still isn't even finished. And this is on an old version, on the Wii U. And I know I can't just leave these projects unfinished, which is why I'm asking for your help. I'll show you around these bases, and then you can tell me what I did wrong with them. Let's start with the desert temple. So something I really like about this base is the presentation as you walk towards it. It's like this big staircase with fire on either side, and then you go up to reveal the wither surrounded by lava. Except, realized the base was uneven, so instead you walk up to reveal lava. So I have no idea what to do with this. I've also noticed that while there's block variety, it's all kind of the same color, and that doesn't really help with the presentation of this build. Okay, so next up is the secret enchanting room. I'm not sure really why I made it secret, but those are flower pots. Before pots, and I think they look pretty good as pots, not gonna lie. I think that's one of the things we can keep. Anyways, after going down the secret waterfall, you go into this room that has tons of wood, and there's also some hidden light in there, which I think is pretty cool. And when you go to the enchantment table, when you press on the pressure plate, it lights up and then the door closes behind you. So, I just found that very cool. I did a lot of redstone to make that happen, and I'm pretty bad at redstone, so it was a lot of redstone. This room was probably my favorite room to work on. Another thing about the presentation is I actually like how it looks better from the back. Like, I don't know what it is about it, it's just like built into the terrain and it looks really cool. It almost looks half buried too. I especially like how the water looks in the build, like whether it be on the pathways or just like off to the side, or even that secret waterfall from earlier. And from this top view you can see another room I haven't showed off yet. That was the treasury room, although I couldn't find enough cool stuff to put in it. So for now there's just another portal. There used to be armor stands there, but I could easily repurpose this room for something else. And last but not least, the throne room. Something that I always try to incorporate into my bases is some kind of interactability. So you can see that with me sitting in the throne, which isn't that hard to set up, just a couple pistons. But that is all I have for this base. So I hope y'all got some good suggestions to make this base even better. And now it's time for the castle. So as you can see from the towers on either side, this base is based off of the Minecraft Medieval Fortress book. But I changed a lot about it to make it my own base. Something that you can see right away is the quartz. I don't really like it. I think I'm going to remove that later. Probably right after this video comes out, but you see those blue banners? Those aren't banners, those are actually paintings, and it's built into the fantasy texture pack. These two rooms are the barracks, except I put my own little twist on them, as you can also use them for training. There's even an archery. So something I wanted to do with this base was make it both offensive and defensive. So there are a lot of holes in the walls to shoot arrows from, but on the towers there's also ceilings to make them harder to hit. Those two rooms are also actually my only rooms I've built yet. And there are two main reasons why I abandoned this build back in the day. One is I didn't really know what to do with the interior. And two is I kept on getting the walls uneven, which was really annoying. You can see on the wall, it's bad. I rebuilt the wall at least 3 different times before having to just give up because I couldn't get it right. You can also see at the top an unfinished whole floor, and it's mainly because that I also had trouble building, but that wasn't the main points, it was the 2 points before, and I just kind of gave up after that. But I'm willing to come back to this base and touch it up. I'm suspecting a lot of suggestions for this base because it could use quite a few. I'll show you a couple more shots of the base before I finish up the video. And that is all. I'll give this video a couple of weeks before I look at the comments, and I'm expecting the next video on this to come out in a month or 2. I'm going to be gone for this weekend, so that is a bit unfortunate timing, but it's not too long of a wait. Make sure to check back in a few, because I'm sure I'll be making more videos than just this. But for now, I gotta go to sleep. So in that case, see y'all.